Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. I'm Christina. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys the books that I've accumulated in January and some that I got here at the beginning of February. So if you are interested to see the books that I picked up as of recently, then let's go ahead and get started. So some of these books I've either already read or I'm in the middle of reading, but I've recently picked them up. This one was King of Battle and Blood by Scarlett St. Clair. I picked this one up last month because I ended up picking up the second book in December when I did my first book haul for the year. I picked it up after Christmas and I didn't realize that it was the second book in the series until my good old friend Allie said, hey, that's the second book. So I had to go and pick up the first one, which was this one. I've already read this one and you guys will hear about it in my wrap up either before this video or after this video. So yeah, we're following Isolde and Adrian. That's pretty much all I'm gonna give you because I've already read it and I enjoyed it, I'll tell you that. So yeah, this is one of the books that I picked up in January. Another book that I picked up is It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. I'm actually in the middle of reading this one, but yeah, I picked this one up this month and I'm currently reading this one with my friend's book club. So far enjoying it, but this is the first Tessa Bailey book that I've picked up. I've actually been wanting to pick up Killer Vacation. That was the first Tessa Bailey book that I wanted to try and read, but it happens to be this one. So yeah, I picked it up. It's definitely, I guess, kind of fitting for the season because we're fixing to get into spring, and I'm ready for a little bit of warm weather. Not too warm, but you know, kind of the warm weather. So reading this has kind of been helping me get ready for the summer season, or the spring season. So yeah, I picked this one up and I can't really tell you much about this just quite yet. The next book I picked up is The Good Girls by Claire Eliza Bartlett. So I got this one from Half Price Books. I got this for $5.49. When I was reading the back, it kind of gave me a mixture between A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and One of Us is Lying. So I didn't really enjoy One of Us is Lying. Like, I thought it was okay, but it wasn't like my favorite. However, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson, that one I absolutely loved. So if it's anything compared to that, then I'm all for it. But yes, I went ahead and picked this one up because it was $5.49. That's a complete steal, and the title really interested me or intrigued me, and then the fact that it kind of gave me like a good girl's guide also was an added plus for me to go ahead and pick it up. The next book I picked up was Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. So I picked this one up this month, last month, I don't remember, and I'm gonna be reading it this month. That's why there's a bookmark in there. So I picked this one up because there's another booktuber that I watch, Carla. She talked about this one, I believe, and I think she said it was one of her favorites or it was really good. So I went ahead and picked it up. It is a bit on the thick side, but it's alright. So this is going to be my first Lucy Score book to read. I have heard though also through like the Facebook bookish community that this one is a little hard-hitting. So I'm excited for that, but also nervous because, you know, I've already read my first hard-hitting book this year and it was beautiful and I loved it and I rated it a 5-star. So we'll see how this one goes. But yeah, this is the reason why. The main reason why I picked this book up was because of Carla, I believe. And I want to say she said that she really enjoyed it, so I decided to give it a go. And then I picked up Two Wrongs Make a Right by Chloe Liese. I'm not too sure how to say the author's last name. This is a book that I picked up from Half Price Books as well, and I got this for $13.60. This is on my February TBR, so you've already seen that video before this one. And I decided to pick up, I believe it's Fake Dating, so I'm all for that. If it's done right, it will be a good read, so I'm hoping it's going to be a good read, and I'm really excited to jump into this one as well. And then because I'm reading Twisted Love this month by Anna Huang, I decided to pick up the rest of the series. So I got Twisted Games, Twisted Hate, and Twisted Lies. I don't know why I'm obsessed with these covers. They're very plain, but there's something about the white and the colors that makes it look so, like, I don't know, classy, that I'm really loving. But yes, I will be reading Twisted Love this month in February, so if you've already seen my TBR video, you know it's on there. But I went ahead and just picked these ones up because I feel like if I end up really liking that one, I want to be able to have the others to continue, because I think I noticed on Goodreads that each book, the ratings are higher, so that makes me really interested to see how good these other books will be after I finish the first one. Next book I picked up was If He Had Been With Me by Laura Nolan. So again, this is a book that I've seen circling around my Facebook book community, and again, this is another book that has been talks about being very hard-hitting, very emotional. So I guess I just want to cry this year. I guess that's what it is. I don't know, but I picked it up because I've been seeing so many good things about it, and I just was very interested to see what the hype is about this book and if it will destroy me the way A Thousand Boy Kisses did. The next book I picked up was Finlay Donovan Knocks 'Em Dead by Elle Cosimano. I'm not too sure how to say the last name, but this is what she looks like. So I haven't read the first one, but I do have the first one. And I just decided to pick it up because it was buy one get one half off. So I'm like, you know what, just in case I end up really liking the first one, I'll have the second one. And I believe the third one comes out, I don't know if it's this year, can't remember, but nonetheless, like, I'm really excited. I hear that these are like cozy mysteries, and if you know me, you know I love cozy mysteries. So I can't wait to jump into the first one. Hopefully I'll read that one in March. We'll see. But I went ahead and just picked up the second one just in case I end up really liking the first one. And then I picked up Be a Thread by Lucy Score. Again, this was another book that Carla recommended, and I think she enjoyed this one as well. So I have 2 Lucy Score books. Yeah, I picked this one up. I don't know anything about it. It kind of sounds like boss romance, I think. It does say a grumpy boss romantic comedy, so I'm guessing maybe the main character is gonna have a thing for her boss. I don't know, we'll see. But the cover is really pretty. I love the cover. It matches my nails. But yeah, we'll see about this one when I do decide to jump into it, but I did pick it up out of pure curiosity. The next book I picked up was What Could Be Saved by Leslie O'Halloran Schwartz. I think that's how you say the last name. But this is what it looks like, and I also picked this one up from Half Price Books. This one was $13.60, and I believe this is set in dual timelines. So I actually enjoy books that are like that when they're written really well. I like the perspective of now and the past, so as long as it's written well, you'll have my attention. But I'm really interested to see how this one is, because I believe there are 3 siblings, but one of them goes missing, and then years pass and they end up getting a phone call from that missing sibling letting them know that they're alive. But as of one sibling is really excited, the other one doesn't believe it and kind of feels like it's a scam. So I think they're back and forth with discovering what the truth really is. So I felt like that was super interesting, so I can't wait to jump into this one. The other book I picked up was also from Half Price Books, and I got this one for $7.49. It's The Girl with Stars in Her Eyes by is it Zio Axelrod. I don't know, I'm struggling. It's so bad, it's making my brain hurt. But yeah, I picked this one up. I believe this is a small town musician trying to make it big and ends up falling for their manager, not realizing that it was their manager until they meet. I don't know, I think it's somewhere along the lines of that. I could be wrong though. Christina Lauren blurbed it, so that's one of the other reasons why I decided to pick it up, because I'm kind of back and forth with Christina Lauren. I love some of their books. Some of their other work is not the best, but it's still enjoyable nonetheless. So yeah, I'm excited to pick this one up as well and see what it's all about. The next book I picked up was Heart Bones by Colleen Hoover. I've been trying to get my hands on this book for the longest. They redid the covers, and I'm guessing that's what they're gonna do with all the books, is all her books, is they're gonna like revamp their covers. I personally loved the other cover. It was like a skull and a flower, like skulls and flowers, I believe. But I've been really interested in this one, so I can't wait to hop into it. Again, Colleen Hoover is another author that is 50-50 with me so far. I've maybe liked two of her books out of the 5 that I've read. So yeah, I'm gonna see how this one is, since I've been trying to get my hands on it for so long. Hopefully it's a good one. I don't know, it's just something about her writing I enjoy, but the storytelling is kind of, I don't know, it's very, now I understand what people were talking about when it comes to like her problematic writing. I now know what they mean by that, is that Colleen Hoover romanticizes a lot of traumatic, or not traumatic, toxic relationships, traumatic as well. So I see how that is a problem. But I am interested to see what this one's going to be about. And the last book I decided to pick up was Love in the Time of a Serial Killer by Alicia, is it Alicia or Alicia Thompson? I'm gonna go with Alicia Thompson. But this is what the book looks like. I don't know, this one was giving me very much Valentine vibes, and I was curious to see what this one was about as well. Every time I see it in stores, the cover really draws me to it, and it has to deal with true crime, I believe. Like, I think the main character likes reading true crime or something like that, I don't know, but nonetheless, like, I'm intrigued. It kind of matches my hair. So I went ahead and just picked it up because it was buy one get one half off, so I got this one alongside of the Finlay Donovan. So we'll see what this one's about. Hopefully I'll enjoy it. But we'll see. But I think that's all the books that I picked up in January and this month. I don't think I'll do another book haul for a while, but nonetheless, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I did go through the books pretty quickly, but I don't ever really read synopsis on the books because I like to go in blindly. So if I slightly glanced at it, then I'll obviously like tell you guys what I've read about it. But nonetheless, like, all these books I really don't know much about. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.